Welcome back. Today we'll be looking at local storage in JavaScript. So I have some HTML and CSS file here which will be made available in the description below if you want to follow along. So this is how the page looks. So basically the local storage is a storage memory where we can store some information in JavaScript which is available in our browser. So to do that, you right click on your browser, use the inspect option, and then if we click on the arrow here, I'm going to see application, and when I click on this, I would see the local storage and also other storage means that can be used on our browser. So here, what I want us to do here is, I want us to console.log to see .log local storage. So I'll check my console here. Underneath here we have the local storage. So here there are some methods, the clear, get item, remove item, set item, that are available for this local storage. So we'll be using that information or some of these methods to store information inside our local storage. So for this, if you look at it, it has a key and a value relationship. So each item we'll be storing must have a key and a value. So from this example here, you see we have a function that adds. So I'll be creating a function add, and this function I'll define my var key and set that to document.getElement by ID, element by ID. So I'll be taking key. In case you're wondering where I'm getting this key from, the ID is coming from this section here. So dot value. So whatever is entered there would be stored in this. Then var. Then I'm creating val, which is equals to documents dot get element by ID. So this time I'm taking this value because that is the ID of this section. So after having this, the next thing I want to do is I want to call in my local storage dot set item. So here the set item takes in two arguments, the key, which is the first one, comma, and then the value. So having said this, now I can save this. Let's visit our browser again and try to add this item here. So I can have, let's say, username, and then I can put John Doe. If I click on submit here, you see it adds John Doe. So what if I want to add another item here, age, and then I can put 30 or 20. So, but notice that these values, this key is unique. So if I try to add another age and set it to 30, it's going to override the previous one and then set that to 30. So now let's look at how we can remove this item from our storage. So here I have a function called the del. I'll be creating a function del. Then I could create a variable. Let's see, delete key. The key we want to delete equals document dot get element by ID. So I'm getting the del key. You're wondering where the del key is coming from, is from the input here, del key. So now whatever is provided on that key, I want to do local storage dot remove item. So we just need to provide the key, which is the del key. Here I'm providing the del key, so whatever key the user entered should be removed from our local storage. So if we come back here, we have key age. So let's try and enter age here, then click on the delete. You notice the age is gone. If I clear this and add the username and then click on delete, the username is gone. So the next one we want to do is the reset method. So if we come back here, I'll create a function. So from our HTML file, the name of our function is reset. So basically what the reset function does is that it empties the local storage. So here I'll do local storage dot clear for the reset, clear. If I save this, I will have to come back in here. Let's add an item. Let's say age. We can put 30, add that here. We can have username. And if I should put John Doe, If we click on the submit, we have this information. So instead of deleting them one after the other, if we want to reset this, we just click on the reset method we created. You see, automatically it removes everything from our local storage. So what if we want to retrieve an item and display it to the screen? So here, let's create a function, and then let's say retrieve. So here I could just do this. So local storage, I could create a var. So let's say key here. Let's say we are setting that to equals to documents. So we can set local storage dot get item. So here I want to get whatever is stored in H. So we can quickly just do this. I can set alert key. So basically now for this key, I want to just automatically alert whatever is in this H using the get item. So we have to call in this method. So I could create a button. I want it when the user on click, it should print out H for us. On click, just call in retrieve. So I will just name this button alert here. So for this to work, that means we must have a key called H for that to work. So let's go back here, and we have our alert here. So I would add H, and then let's say 30. If I submit this, then let's try to alert H. You see we have our H, which is 30 here. So we'll be creating a project with the local storage in our next video.